How you doing, everyone? So, last week or so, I went to the shed to find some more of my things that I was missing, and I found in one of my boxes of multiple things I bought in the past, my 1963 Corvette Stingray from Franklin Mint Precision Models. It's 1/24 scale. It is a detailed and a fiberglass, realistic looking model of the 63 Corvette Stingray. I bought this at the Mega Mall in Minneapolis, and I still have the receipt in there. It was a September 3rd of 2001. I spent a lot of money on it. I kind of had that habit of spending too much money back in the day, but yeah, I'm glad I still have it, and I still have the original box, and I also did buy the display case for it, which wasn't cheap either, but I don't know, this is gonna be kind of awkward with one hand and a phone in the other, but the display or the whole storage case for it itself is kind of interesting. Collector portfolio. I don't even know if I've even taken that off before. Not even sure, but I think the protective case itself is pretty cool. Here's all the stuff. Probably have to do some pausing in between here or something. Yeah, I'll just do that. Alright, I covered up my old address even though I haven't lived there, I don't know, 4 different places ago. But yeah, the Franklin Mint, Mall of America, Bloomington, Minnesota. Yeah, 9/3 of 2001. I bought a couple different things while I was there, but yeah, it was $135 just for the model itself. And then I bought the display case, which was like almost $40. I also bought a knife that was on clearance, or I don't know, cheaper than usual for like almost $30. But yeah, $215 just at the Franklin Mint store in Minnesota at the Mega Mall. Just pretty crazy. I think the value on these went up a lot, but then again, it's like 24 years old almost. So yeah, it's got some age on it. I also did order. It came with a custom nameplate for the car. I also mailed in that and got that for this. I can't remember how much that cost. I think it was expensive, but here's the little what is display case, which is out in the garage now in the original box also, and the nameplate, which I put inside the protective case for the car itself. Yeah, this car has a lot of cool things with it. There is this little booklet here about the 63 Corvette Stingray. And on the back side, a certificate of authenticity. Basically tells about the 1963 Corvette Stingray's authentic and 1/24 scale replica. Basically saying it's a precision engineered model crafted in a fiberglass body just like the original, hand assembled from over 100 separate components and finished by hand. Available only from the Franklin Mint Precision Models. Yeah, it's cool that it is a replica of the actual 63 Corvette, and it is made of fiberglass, which is unique, just like the real car. This little thank you thing here from the Franklin Mint. Or I don't know, some little mail-in thing. Basically has this important read before unpacking instructions. Yep. Precision engineered scale model, fiberglass body. Basically a collector's piece, handle with care. The steering wheel does move. Yeah, basically the operating features. It basically says to turn the steering wheel and not to overturn it, but turn the steering wheel to move the front wheels like it's steering. And basically not to turn the wheels, but turn the steering wheel to turn the front wheels. The doors are openable and they're hinged, basically, whatnot, you know. Who doesn't know how to open the door? The hood also opens and is made of fiberglass also. And I don't know, the headlights actually move. It doesn't say nothing about the headlights on here. I guess I never noticed the spare tire section on here, but there is a spare tire on the bottom underneath by the exhaust on the rear end, and it has like a little trap door you basically pop open just like the real car, and you can basically access the spare tire which is down there, which is pretty cool. I really didn't notice that until, you know, like 20 some odd years later. But yeah, this is pretty cool. Has these little lids, I guess you would say, on here, but you pop those down and then it just kind of flips open, and boom, here is my 1963 Corvette Stingray with a fiberglass body. And this thing is beautiful. It's kind of odd that it is a fiberglass bodied precision model in 1/24 scale, but the metal bottom is like a brick. This thing is heavy. Like, it has a lot of weight to it. Like, you would think the whole thing is made of metal. It is so heavy. And of course, there we go. Yeah, it's beautiful. And I don't know how much metal they use or how thick this metal is on the bottom, but this thing weighs like a brick. But yeah, it's got the painted engine with the Chevy orange. It has a painted exhaust, the transmission, the mufflers. There is the spare tire kind of cover in the back there. I wish I didn't have, you know, like one hand. Let's see here. You can probably hear the plastic sound or the fiberglass. But there is a detailed engine compartment in the engine. All the wires, all the labels and stickers and everything else in there, just like the real car. The headlights flip up. That is awesome. The doors open. You can see the painted interior, the gauges on the dashboard, even like the levers and everything else on the door on the side for like the windows and the locks, everything else. Giving a little armrest on there. In the back is like kind of the instruction manual and everything else. Um, yeah, it's awesome. And I think it was worth the money. I don't know what the value of these are today. They're probably a couple hundred now. Um, I've always kind of been worried about putting it back in this, I don't know, molded styrofoam plastic protector holder thing because of the side mirror. And another thing is that antenna. I was always afraid of that antenna, something happening to it. But yeah, this thing's been in the shed through I don't know how many summers and winters, a couple decades now. But this is one of my favorite Corvettes. I think this thing is beautiful. I would like to turn the steering wheel, but I can't with one hand. I can just pause it. All right, I turned it a little bit. It doesn't really turn a lot, but you can tell they're turned. You can even see like the brakes on the wheels there, and the springs and the suspension. Really detailed, really awesome car. Yeah, you see it in the back end there too, the brakes. But hey, I'm popular. Yeah, it is a really awesome model for the money. And yeah, like I said, I don't know. I looked on Google and other places, and they have different prices for what people are trying to sell them for or how much. But really awesome. I think I showed this on my live stream when I was going through my stuff and just kind of went out to the garage right after I got my box and my totes of stuff. But a really awesome looking model. I still don't get why it's so heavy and where all the weight is at. There must be a lot of metal underneath this fiberglass body. But this is like my favorite Corvette they ever made. Pretty much 1963 to 1967. And I thought it was awesome when I first saw the Franklin Mint store and had the money at the time, probably from, a car accident. Yay. But had the money to buy it, and I did. I still think like the $40 for the display case was crazy. I mean, it's just a display case. I can probably just turn it. Yeah, you see it. The wheels move. I like that it has the knockoff styled rims and wheels, the white wall tires. Oh yeah. Um so if I flip that up here, there is the spare tire. Just like hidden in that little spare tire compartment there, which is pretty cool. And I never really knew that was in there until I was reading the papers before I was gonna make this video. But yeah, that is my review on an expensive Franklin Mint Precision model I bought like well over 20 some years ago, and have still had in its protective little home, and bought at the Franklin Mint. But yeah, it is made of fiberglass. It's just like the real car is. But yeah, it's a brick. I really don't know how much or where all the weight in the metal is on probably on the chassis. But yeah, it's made of fiberglass, and I think it's a really beautiful example of a really beautiful Corvette. I just kind of been wanting to make this video. I just kind of been lazy and trying to get caught up on challenges, but I'll probably make a short of this also. But yeah, let me know what you think of my beautiful Franklin Mint Precision Models 124 or 124 scaled Corvette, and yeah, let me know in the comments what you think. And yeah, I don't know. I think it's worth it, but I don't know, Let me know what you think in the comments, and thanks.